Good morning. Welcome back to the Southern Homestead. All the morning chores are completed. It's a dreary fall day, so we're going to do some baking. Come and join me. I just got back in town from a trip I took with my mom. We were gone for about a week. I made some bread for my husband. Lo and behold, he didn't have enough. So we're going to bake some more bread today. And I think as a special treat, I might make him some homemade cinnamon rolls too. The sandwich bread that I make is it's a sourdough discard sandwich bread, and I get the recipe from Farmhouse on Boone by Lisa Bass. I'll put a link down below for her site if anybody's interested in making that sandwich bread. And the cinnamon rolls, I just kind of use some of the excess dough. I make a smaller bread loaf, and then I use some of the excess dough to create cinnamon rolls. I mean, it's just, you roll it out, you add some butter, sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon, roll it up, slice it, and bake it. So let's get baking. So our dough has been kneading for about 10 minutes in the stand mixer. I'm going to cover it with a tea towel and let it rise for about an hour and a half. Okay, so my bread is finished rising the first rise. And I just stick it in the oven with the light on, and that seems to do the trick, especially when it's a little chilly in the house. And as you can see here, it has doubled. You don't really want it to get more than double. You don't want to overproof your dough. I'm just gonna punch it on down. Okay, for my bread, I'm actually going to kind of roll it out and then put it in my loaf pan to do a second rise. Normally I make a bigger loaf in my Pullman pan, but since I'm using some of the dough for cinnamon rolls, I'm going to use a smaller glass loaf pan. I'm just going to cover that and put it in the oven with the light on for the second rise. And now for our cinnamon rolls. I'm just going to roll it out. Okay, I have some softened butter that I'm going to spread out onto the dough. I've got some organic raw cane sugar. Just going to sprinkle over the top. Again, I'm not really measuring. When you think you've had enough, add more. I'm also going to add some brown sugar and cinnamon. I'm just kind of pressing it into the dough. so when I roll it, it doesn't just kind of fall out. Lots of cinnamon. Some people use string to cut. I'm just going to use a serrated knife. Should do just fine. Oh, let me get my pan. I'm going to do these in my cast iron pan. Okay, now they're ready to rise. All right, they're gonna rise for about 45 minutes or so, and then they'll be ready to bake. So our bread and cinnamon rolls have completed their second rise, and I'm preheating the oven, and I'm gonna throw them in there. I'm gonna do the bread by itself before I do the cinnamon rolls. The cinnamon rolls could probably use another couple of minutes to rise. I'm gonna throw the bread in at 350 for about 30 to 35 minutes. The oven is preheated. The bread is gonna go into the oven. While the bread is baking, I'm gonna go ahead and make my cream cheese icing. I have a pack of cream cheese. It's at room temperature. I'm gonna add about a half a cup of maple syrup. You could use honey for this if you wanted. I'm also gonna put a couple of teaspoons of vanilla extract. I have my own I make here. Just a couple of teaspoons. Bread's done. The cinnamon rolls are done rising, so now they're gonna get baked. And the cinnamon rolls are ready, my friends. Look how gorgeous. We're gonna let those cool for just a few minutes, and then I'll pour the cream cheese icing over the top. Look at that, my friends. And now I have to try it. They smell amazing. Oh my gosh. I made the right call using maple syrup instead of honey. Honey would have been great. It would have tasted fine, but it's so much a taste of fall with the maple cream cheese. You have to make these. They're so good. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen today, friends. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.